What's up, everyone? This is AllDestroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we explored the Unknown Palace and learned quite a bit about it. We learned that its ruler was in fact Dr. Maruki. Not his shadow, but the actual Dr. Maruki. We also learned quite a bit about Kasumi, or should I rather say Sumire Yoshizawa. We learned that Sumire inadvertently caused her elder sister Kasumi to be killed, not the other way around. And it was through Maruki's power, though weak at the time, that caused a change in cognition for her, and to some of the people immediately around her. If you're wondering why everyone else was calling her Yoshizawa, and we were the only ones calling her Kasumi, that might be one reason why. At any rate, Kasumi has now been taken hostage by Maruki, and Maruki has given us a week to basically think over our place within this new reality, and to come to a decision whether we want to revert it or accept it. Now, Akechi is dead set on reverting it. He doesn't buy this for a second, but we've seen just how it's affected our friends. Plus, we've known Dr. Maruki for the better part of a year now. So, is it really as nefarious as it may seem to be at first glance? In this episode, we are going to go about and, well, try to find our friends. We already tried talking to Morgana, and while the gears kind of turned in his head, he still wasn't ready to leave this reality. There's even a few people we can eavesdrop on. Okay, this I've actually kind of heard about. I never actually seen this through, to its conclusion in-game. But I have read that there are these little side stories of various characters that you can just kind of eavesdrop on throughout the year. And that mother, child, and dog is... We've seen them, like, at the very beginning of the game, kind of around here. And apparently, like, their own little story, the dog progressively got worse health and eventually died by the end of the year. So it's actually kind of interesting that in this reality, the dog is fine. So, other little details that you may or may not know about. And unfortunately, you're not allowed to really go anywhere. Can't even fast travel at any place. Our goal is strictly to try to find the rest of the Phantom Thieves and talk to them about this. They should be the ones to decide whether or not they accept this reality and not just have it forced upon them. So we're gonna try to find everyone. So first off, we are off to the train.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Okay, so at least we're in Shibuya now. Actually not sure where else we really can go. But we can at the very least head up this way. Takes us to the underground mall. And it looks like someone's here.
It's all anyone talks about now.
For real? Hmm?
Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, Shiho Suzui, right?
Um, Jeez.
I mean, the two of them seem so happy together. Especially the last time we saw them. Seems as though not everything's rewritten. Shiho's still transferred to a different school, but the fact that she's doing so well and An is so happy for her. I mean, it's no wonder this is what An wanted. She wanted Shiho to be the best she could be. I mean, she'd do anything for Shiho. Wait, what? So that's how Maruki did it. Perfect, huh? So is this everything that you ever wished for, An?
Hmm?
So you're saying you prefer things this way, then?
But...
You need to say anything more. I'll just be waiting for you, okay? Alright, see ya.
Bye.
See ya, Shiho. Just like with Morgana, I could see the wheel spinning, but one couldn't come to that conclusion either. Well, maybe with time. There's still time to wait. All we can do is try to find everyone else. Took me forever just to find her. Better head back before it gets too late. I mean, Ann's whole purpose was basically to live for Shiho. In terms of supporting her, in terms of her modeling career, it was everything to do with Shiho. And she wanted Shiho to do well in volleyball. I mean, she's definitely happy. Everything is as what she wanted. But I don't know. I'm still not entirely convinced. I need to talk to everyone else. Ann alone shouldn't be the sole reason for my decision. I need to talk to every single Phantom Thief. Gotta just need to try harder to find everyone. Okay, so we've checked up on Ann and Morgana. There's still plenty of other Phantom Thieves that we need to get to. Okay, well, there's Morgana right there. Maybe he could point us in the right direction. Hey, Morgana.
Hey, you have a minute?
Kichijoji, okay. Yeah, I'll see you later. Interesting that he's looking at a cat. Okay, but Haru is in Kichijoji. So let's head on over to Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I actually wonder if we could fast travel to Kichijoji. Nope. Yeah. Haru is definitely going to be someone that I want to... Oh. Well, it's not just Haru that we can take a look at. Anyone that we can potentially try to find, we can find them here. And it looks like there's someone over this way. And it's Makoto. Oh, hey, Makoto. Hey, Sai. Wow, that's incredible.
You're correct.
Hey!
No, I don't think I've ever seen these two so happy together. Their father's alive, and they're one big family again.
That reminds me.
No, it's quite all right. I actually came by to check up on you. Not exactly, but I can see that you're enjoying family time, right? So, your dad has been really supportive of you?
No, but...
You're really close, Makoto. Keep thinking. Alright, see ya.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Again. So close, and yet... Well... I'm assuming that, like, I tried checking around everywhere and couldn't find anyone else. I mean, it's just like with Ann. Makoto seemed so happy. I've never seen her smile that much. And her and Sai... They looked genuinely happy with their father alive. And the fact that he got such a prestigious award shows how proud she was. She was always proud of her father. And just seeing her show it like that while he's alive just kind of reinforces that she missed him so long ago. I mean, would it really be right to take away that happiness? First Ann, then Makoto, maybe she'll come to her senses. Maybe she'll realize that this isn't exactly right. It didn't seem like she'd still come to that conclusion herself. It still seemed like she was under Maruki's control. You just gotta wait, though. Okay, so that's 3 members of the Phantom Thieves we've checked in on. We can talk to Morgana if we need to clue on anyone. We still haven't checked in with Haru, and we know that she's in Kichijoji. It just kind of sucks that fast travel is disabled for this portion. It really feels like it shouldn't. Okay, so let's maybe see if we can't try to get our way towards Kichijoji. So if we just kind of follow the arrow, that should hopefully take us to where Haru is. Okay, so we should check up over this way to Station Square. And then that should take us over here. There we go. Okay, so now we can finally go over to someplace different. There's Kichijoji, which unfortunately it seems like Haru's not there anymore. But we have Futaba, who's over in Akihabara. And Ryuji, who's at Shujin. So both of them are available right now. You know, let's check in with Ryuji. I mean, he didn't seem to be too different compared to when we saw him last. Oh, there he... Wait.
Whoa! No way, man.
Huh. Weird. Just like with On, it didn't seem like there was any inconsistencies before. Shiho still transferred and he still screwed up his knee. But the circumstances surrounded is different. It doesn't seem like Kamoshida had anything to do with either of them. More importantly, Ryuji had no intention of rejoining the track team, and yet, here he is. Even scouted by a college in his 2nd year. I mean, that was always his dream before Kamoshida came along and kind of screwed everything up. Hmm? I'm good, Ryuji, but thanks. So, enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you've told me that before. So your leg's all better now.
Hey!
And then keep going. Huh?
Whoa! See ya!
Again. That's the 4th time. No sense getting upset. Maybe he'll come around. I don't know. I should go home. All Ryuji wanted since going to Shujin was to be part of the track team. That's all he wanted, and Kamoshida took that from him. So it makes sense that what he wanted was to return to the track team. Still, it seemed like whatever caused his injury was different, and as he was remembering how we met, that past was creeping up on him. But just like with the others, it didn't click. Ryuji grew so much in terms of overcoming the injury that Kamoshida gave him. He worked so hard to overcome what Kamoshida did, as well as how the track team treated him. He grew so much as a person because of that. And I could say the same thing with An and Makoto. They both grew so much because of the tragedies that befell them. With Shiho's attempted suicide, with Makoto's father's murder. But does that necessarily mean that they need to go through that pain? Yeah, they grew, but they don't seem to be much different. At least from what I can tell. No, I can't start doubting myself. There's still other members of the Phantom Thieves I need to check up on. One of them has to just remember to have everything fit into place. They have to. Someone has to remember. Alright, who am I missing? I've gotten Morgana, Ryuji, Makoto, An. So there's Yusuke, there's Futaba, and there's Haru. See if I can find someone. Okay. Again, unfortunately, we are left with just trying to go here. I wonder if I go to the station platform, could I just go straight to the map, or... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Looks like it'll just take me straight to Shibuya. So it really doesn't matter. It's a choice that ultimately just brings you to the same spot. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Okay. So we've got 3 more Phantom Thieves that we still need to find. Let's maybe try to head on over to the station over here. See if we can't try to find someone. Okay. So who all is available? No one there. Yusuke is in Ueno. And Haru is in Kichijoji. Okay. Let's check up on Haru. If someone remembers how things used to be, if someone's life maybe hasn't, well, if someone's life before was at least good, then maybe it would be Haru. Let's maybe check in.
Yes.
Hey, Haru.
My.
What are you up to?
Wait.
Haru? Has that been completely wiped? My own role in this aside, it does seem like there's quite a lot of banter between these two. Haru never shared that much banter with her father, at least from what she told us. Everything was all about boring parties and just regular social events. Heck, this is the same man who tried to sell her off to a politician's son. And yet, here they are. They have a good back and forth. Haru said that she wanted to have a good relationship with her father, and well, looks like that's what she has now. I am still a little bit hurt, though. I mean, he's a great father, isn't he? Your dad?
Thank you.
Ideal, huh? So, it's the dream come true then. I know you'll get through this, Haru. I believe in you.
Excuse me?
Oh, of course. Until we meet again. Damn it! I thought of all people, Haru would be the one to be able to break through. Damn. I just want to go home. I mean, Haru has always mentioned that she wanted to have a great relationship with her father. That was just one major thing that was missing in her life. To be able to spend time with him. The fact that he has been transformed into this upstanding person, so unlike the Okumura we know, that's the Okumura that Haru always wanted. Is that desire really outpaced everything that she's gone through since then? I mean, if it weren't for everything that happened with Okumura, Haru and I wouldn't be together. Does that necessarily mean that things would change? Like, again, putting aside my feelings, this is what Haru really wanted. It's what she's wanted for a long time now. Is that really how it should be? Kumura said that Haru's happiness was his happiness, and I feel the same. Is it really right to rob her of that? To rob everyone that I've seen so far of the happiness they've gained? I don't know. The more I do this, the more I question myself. It seemed so clear at the start, but now... There's still time. There's still time. I still need to check up on Futaba, and I still need to check up on Yusuke. Maybe one of them will be able to break through. I can hope, at least. Okay. There's still 2 more Phantom Thieves I still need to check up on. Hopefully I can find them. We don't have much time left. Alright, now, Morgana will always just be out here, and he'll give you a general idea as to where a person is. It just kind of sucks because you keep on having to need to go to Shibuya, which I don't get why they just won't let you fast travel after, say, the first one. It seems kind of dumb that they just force you to travel in this section, but whatever, that's just how this is designed. Okay, so there's still 2 more people that we need to find. So let's go head on over to the station here. It seems like... Okay, both of them are available today, so we can either check in with Yusuke or we can check in on Futaba. Let's check in with Futaba.
Thank you.
Okay. Futaba should be here in Akihabara somewhere. Here. Oh, I think I see them.
Oh, man.
Yo!
Really?
Ha!
Seeing the 3 of them like this. And not only is Futaba happy, but Sojiro is too. I mean, it's only natural this is what Futaba would want. Have her mother and her father figure interacting like this. I mean, it also goes great with his coffee. Seems almost too perfect, doesn't it? Like a wonderful dream. You can figure this out. You're smart, Futaba.
Huh? I'm okay.
Time to head home.
Alright, thanks, boss. Every single time. Damn it! No surprises there. We've already seen Futaba interact with Wakaba and Sojiro. Still, I was hoping with a little bit of prodding, I'd be able to maybe elicit that intense feeling she had. But nothing. Once again, it looked like a spark was there, but just like all the others, it just didn't click. But I've seen how much Futaba suffered, how much Sojiro has suffered, all because Wakaba died. By Akechi's hand, no less. Akechi. Do I really want to follow what... No. Stay focused. Stay focused. It doesn't surprise me all that much that Futaba really loves her mother and really loves Sojiro. It makes sense that she would want to continue that sort of relationship. After all, if Wakaba never died, she would have never become a shut-in. Her overcoming herself... Does she really need to go through that pain? That loneliness? Sure, she eventually found friends in the end, but... was it really worth it? Is everything my friend's been really worth it? None of them have gotten back to me, and I haven't been able to find anyone else since. All I've got left is Yusuke. Maybe he'll surprise me. But after that, if Yusuke shows the same thing that everyone else did, then I'm up a creek without a paddle. Only one Phantom Thief left. Okay. There's only one person left. No one else has gotten to me. I haven't gotten any text messages from anyone. Not even a Akechi, to be honest. Still, maybe this will be the one. Maybe Yusuke will be the one to be able to break through this. I mean, his entire being was just painting art for art's sake, and while Madarame was the one to teach him, he was also the source of that corruption. Maybe, just maybe, that source of that block will come through. Yusuke's always been one to march to his own beat. Maybe he will be the one. There he is. I figured he'd be here. He's the only one left. It's all or nothing.
What a coincidence.
The Sayuri. Hold on, run that by me again. Whose patronage are you talking about?
Indeed.
Madarame? So just like with Okumura, Madarame's completely changed. One where Yusuke's mother died under different circumstances, I guess. And rather than stealing the Sayuri, he's brought it to its full potential. I don't think I've ever seen Yusuke grin that big. To see the Sayuri where it should be, as well as Madarame being the type of person that he always envisioned him to be. I guess this is what Yusuke really wanted. Madarame, huh? I take it he's a good sensei then?
Yes.
Nah, don't worry about it too much. By the way, the Sayuri looks really great. Come on, Yusuke. I have faith in you. Remember.
I... My apologies.
I mean, that's more promise than I've seen anyone thus far, but it's just like everyone else. The wheels are turning, but no one is able to definitively say that this isn't real, that this didn't happen. And Yusuke was my last shot. Our deadline's tomorrow. What am I gonna do? I don't have a choice. I need to head home. Think about this some more. Oh.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
What'd you find?
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years.
That sounds right.
You already knew about that, correct?
Yeah, in fact, he told me so himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
So you're saying his research was stalled?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why, at least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Okumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
Hold on, what do you mean by all accounts?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
What about the Phantom Thieves? If none of those deaths happened, where's that place us?
They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government.
Just Shido?
Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions. and rather convenient ones.
So where does that leave us? Or more specifically, what do you make of all of this?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you?
Me?
You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it. I already know what I'm going to tell Maruki tomorrow.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow.
It won't.
That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm going to Odaiba with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before. You know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Night. Tomorrow's the day. You know, I really thought Morgana would have come to something. Oh well. I know what I'm going to say. I know what my decision will be.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I couldn't convince them. Is that going to be a problem?
We need as much manpower as possible right now. I was hoping at least some of them would avoid being useless, but that seems to be beyond their capabilities. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Okay, well, Akechi doesn't really give us much of a choice. We can go ahead and leave in order to go to the various shops. So if we wanted to head on over to Takemi or EY's shops, we had the opportunity to do so here. We don't really need anything,
How about this?
so let's go.
Now, let us depart. Excuse me, is, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here?
He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day, something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be. But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end. Oh, Futaba. But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well... If I must. All right.
And now we have unlocked Joker and Akechi's Showtime. So do you remember way back when I mentioned that Joker didn't get a Showtime until really late? Well, now we finally have one. And yeah, it's with Akechi, of all people.
Sim.
I think I can manage that and then some. Well, it's pretty late, but I think we can probably go on for a bit longer. I already know what to answer Maruki with. So let's go and find him. Unfortunately, since it is just the two of us, having to deal with any number of different battles is going to be a bit problematic for us. So it'd be better if we tried to avoid battles as much as necessary. Alright, well, I guess we don't need to progress further that way. Looks like we're off to the auditorium. Unfortunately, it isn't going to be super easy.
I'll reveal your true form.
We have the element of surprise.
So there are going to be some battles that we're going to need to get through. In which case, go for a riot gun. Okay, so it's just Nibiros. Probably just take him out like this. Yep.
Next target. Pretty sad performance on their part.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that there's like...
They were too weak to be a threat.
It's unfortunate that there isn't really like a straight way to get to where we need to go. But I'm not gonna make it that easy on us. Oh boy, chimeras!
Trash. They didn't see us at all. Let's kill these quickly with the thing they're weak against.
Okay, so let's go ahead and... you know what? I got a different idea. Already the guns? Here, neutral the guns. Oh, right, high counter. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit this one with a Garudine.
That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker. Up to you.
Go ahead and baton pass. And then hit the other one with an Aegeon.
That one was too easy to knock down.
Let's see, maybe? Not quite. Damn it. Hey, he freaking killed himself.
Feel the rush.
Wow.
It's a step forward.
Hey, I leveled up and Akechi leveled up. Nice.
All right.
Shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker.
Over here we have a chest which contains the black rock for transmutation. Okay. Still stuff that's stealable. Over here,
There seems to be a safe room near us. Let's find it and take a break.
we have a safe room right here.
It's a safe room.
And unfortunately, only Akechi is here. So yeah, not really a whole lot.
Do you have a moment?
Not really much to talk about since we already know what the plan is. But I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick.
Let's do it.
Now, let us depart.
Okay.
I have something.
And we have ourselves another stealable item here. And the auditorium is just up
Hey.
ahead.
Sit.
Okay, over here is unfortunately locked to us. Not that that's really that important. And the auditorium is right through these doors. I'm ready. Let's go ahead and tell Maruki what our answer is. He's given us a week, so let's inform him. Ugh!
Thank you for coming.
What did you do to Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. The problem is that he's right. None of them seem to want to go back to the old reality. They all wanted to stay. And whenever that flash of the old reality appeared, they just wouldn't look at it.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
They all wanted to stay. They were all far happier than I had ever seen them before. As much as I hate to admit this, Maruki has a point. They all wanted this reality, and they've all accepted this. But they all saw that spark. they all saw what it was before. Did they really believe that? Did they really turn their back?
Well, it's time.
If I go along with what Maruki is going to do, everyone will live happy lives. Their dreams will become reality. This isn't brainwashing. This is completely rewriting history, rewriting reality. Brainwashing implies that it's making you believe something that isn't real. But if whatever is real changes, if that's no longer a constant, then it can't be considered brainwashing. And I know Dr. Maruki. This is what his research has been striving for this whole time. His whole motive has been to find a cure for the pain of heart. If I agree to this, we would all be able to live happy lives, free from any sorrow, free from any pain, to be able to live it exactly how we want it. But everything that we've done up to this point will be distorted. It will change. The reasons for certain things happening will change. We've already seen that with Shiho and Ryuji. And even Akechi told us that the Phantom Thieves themselves only went after Shido. The circumstances for everything will be different. The relationships that we have with our friends will all be different.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
Well, I know what I'm going to say. But do you? Before you lie 2 cards. I'm sure you all saw this coming. We have ourselves another choice. 1 card represents the counselor. It represents Dr. Maruki and his vision of reality. On the other card is Justice. Akechi already told us his response. He already rejects this reality, and there is no way in hell he would go along with this. Before, these were usually a bit more, well, let's say symbolic. But this is a lot more obvious. So, will you decide to accept Maruki's reality? Or join Akechi and reject it? Go ahead and head on over to the comment, or the description, I should say. Not the comments, the description. And in the description, you will find 2 links. One that says Counselor, and one that says Justice. Those links will lead you to whatever decision you want to make. Will you choose to accept Maruki's reality? Or reject it and stand against it? One who would rewrite the laws of reality itself. Go ahead and choose. Head to the description now and click on the link of the path you want to take.